Okay. What do you call it? What do you call it? The top of the table is only 2 points in front of me. So what now?
So what?
I'm
I'm talking
That
about
makes no
you.
sense. What's your point?
I'm talking about you. You are
You're on
4
the same
points in
points
front of
as-
me, and
what do you
you're
mean?
meant to be in the title race.
Hold on a second. You're 4 points behind City. So what
I
now?
can't like the way you man keep
Oh, I'm not
using
4
this is
points.
like
I'm 4
it's
points
like
behind City.
it's like you're happy that
They're
you're
meant to be in
4
the title
points
race
behind Man
too.
U, you know.
Why
Like, you
would
keep
you not?
boasting
It's not
about it. You
great.
keep like
Yes,
bigging
because
it up and
it's not
there.
great, but fam, our target is top 4, and we're
There
4
you go.
points off the top 4. So
4 points is quite significant, by the way. That's
it's,
not
fam,
like
that's a win and then a draw.
Why
Like, what
are
the
you
fuck?
4 points behind me with 10, not even 10 games in?
boy.
Because
You've
I've
got a
played
super team.
proper teams, Corey.
A lie. You haven't played a bogus team.
Ain't but no one, bro.
It doesn't matter who I play.
Oh, now it doesn't
Yes, it
matter.
don't.
But
Now it don't
a
matter.
couple weeks ago, it
Hold
mattered
on
when
a
you
second.
played.
Hold on a
Oh,
second.
a win against City is not the same as a win against Norwich. That's what you said.
You're the one that started that.
No, I
You guys
didn't.
started that with your clean sheets.
No, I
Nah,
didn't.
bro.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
This is weird. You're being weird again.
You
It's
say
not being weird.
meaningless clean sheets. Meaningless clean sheets.
Thank you, Montel. Do you not remember the conversation that these guys were having? Oh, a clean sheet is a clean sheet. Do you not remember
Yes.
that? chat
No,
you guys
it
were
is
having?
though. That's
Yes,
fact.
a clean sheet's a clean sheet.
Son, you're playing.
No, I
any
can't lie.
team,
That's a bit
bro.
sickening. A
That's
clean
what I'm
sheet.
saying.
How can that be
A
a
clean sheet
sickening?
is not a clean sheet.
They're
So,
weird.
okay,
Okay,
so if
here
we
we
get a
go.
clean sheet, that's not a clean sheet. Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
not. That's not what I'm disputing.
No,
Yeah,
we're
you
just
just
saying
said
like
that.
a clean
Again.
sheet against relegation fodder and a clean sheet against like
There you
PSG.
go.
They're two different clean
When you're
sheets.
keeping
Now,
clean
big up
sheets
Ali,
against
though.
teams
Okay.
that didn't have
Big
wins,
up Ali.
Bro,
you know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. I've had
Montel,
enough.
Montel, these guys. Remember in the Tottenham and Arsenal combined 11, these
Right.
guys were saying, "Oh, I've got a clean sheet versus Norwich
and them,
and Burnley," and they were like, "Although
They
you
were
got a
without a
clean
win.
sheet versus Man City, it's calm, it's calm."
Yeah, just
Like, you guys
ignore. Yeah,
don't
they were
think
ignoring the
it's the same
relegation
level.
fodder. Ignoring relegation fodder.
That's what I'm saying. These
It
guys
was
didn't get it
bizarre.
now.
So
It
it's
was
alright,
bizarre
cool.
to me.
So when you
Bizarre.
man get win, so cool. So Mons, if you was to get a win against Norwich in the reverse fixture, I don't want to hear nothing. That's supposed to be routine,
You won't.
standard. Don't.
We're not. But we're not talking
Bro.
about routine wins. We're talking about showing off about a clean sheet against Norwich.
And
Nobody
Burnley.
showed. Nobody who
No one's
showed
showing
off.
No, you're using it as
We just said we
leverage.
got-
You're using it as leverage. You're using
Fam,
it
these men are
as
weird,
leverage.
fam.
Montel, them not running with that stat. Oh, before the Tottenham game, I'm talking. Oh, before the Tottenham game. Oh, clean sheet, Gabriel, all of these guys to they're right back. That was dribble passing, all this stuff. Like all this stuff was going on. But then all I know for sure is that brother got run past that last game
Against
versus
Brighton.
That for
Did
sure.
not
Like-
look steady. I can't lie.
But
you-
somehow
you-
still kept a clean sheet.
Get what I'm trying to say?
But then you conceded
That's what
versus
it's all
Tottenham.
about, huh? So, but he had he was man the match against Tottenham. Who cares if he conceded?
So what about now? After you got spun out his loafers,
He got a clean sheet.
You
Just
got spun out
about.
by who?
Just
What's
about.
the
Skin
matter?
of
It doesn't matter whether
You
it's
got
just
the
about.
guy's name?
It doesn't
Just
matter.
skin of your teeth.
What was
Doesn't
his
matter,
name?
bro.
What was his
Clean
the
sheet's
guy
a
from
clean
Barcelona, innit? What's his name?
Who?
With the long hair.
Satin. I don't know his name.
Cucurella.
He ran the show.
It's not
He
your club.
ran the show, bro.
Yeah,
Not
he
your
played.
club.
He played good. That's great. Like,
Corey,
what now?
should I call Andros Townsend or
Big man
Andros
ting
Ronaldo?
and tell him to do the shout
bro.
Cristiano
Shout out
Townsend?
Townsend, man.
Yeah, shout out
Shout out
Townsend.
my guy,
man.
man.
Shout
Lame
him
bully,
out.
lame bully.
Yeah, but then he's bringing up Ronaldo afterwards.
He's coming to the Traff bully.
He's doing this. He's doing this to Ronaldo afterwards.
No, he's not.
Nah,
bro.
Yeah,
he told
he
Ronaldo-
showed sentimentality
yeah.
off the pitch, but on the pitch he was doing the suit.
Yeah, bro.
In front of your fans.
Anybody-
Even like,
anybody-
even done the wind up.
Anybody
Even
that-
done the wind
He
up.
built it
Yeah,
up.
he done the
He
wind
built it
up
up.
with his fingers.
He done the
He's
wind
building it
up.
up.
Hold on a second. Look, I look around. You don't have a you don't have a Ronaldo
Oh,
at your
man.
club, Montel.
Oh,
You
here
don't
we
have a
go.
Ronaldo at your club, and you don't have a Ronaldo at your club. And
Wait,
no,
I
I'm not saying
have Mohamed Salah. Shut up.
that's
And I have Harry Kane.
listen
I
to what I'm saying.
even.
Listen
Like,
to what I'm
Slap some
saying.
respect.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Have
You
some
don't have
respect.
somebody that's a brand itself. You
I
don't
don't
have a
care.
brand itself. You don't have
Corey,
one.
So-
is that
Ronaldo
brand?
does-
That brand
yes.
better win you some trophies. He's not winning you games at the moment. Like what? We didn't win you
A
anything.
man said a brand. Do you know?
A brand.
You know what? That's even more.
I don't
embarrassing.
care about
He
brand.
just won my game. He
They
just
have
won me my
two.
Champions League game.
Right. Corey, you're
We're
showing
talking
off
about Premier.
LA
You're
being
talking
a
about
brand.
Champions League.
What are you doing?
Bro, I'm here telling you, Wait, hold on a second. So
You don't have a brand.
Don't
I don't
speak
care.
about Ronaldo. He came on with
And you don't have a brand.
No,
What?
because the reason why Townsend was doing Sue was because clearly it's Ronaldo.
Idolized
All right,
He's
all right.
a brand.
So
No,
what?
you don't have you don't have a significant celebration that Salah, Mane, all them guys do.
I don't care.
That is what
What does that matter to me?
Corey,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
definitely still a grab though.
I'm saying the reason why Townsend's done it because Ronaldo's the GOAT. So right now when you come Old Trafford, anyone you're gonna be doing better celebrations, getting gas when you score against us. Of course, it's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying.
You picked up 1 point in 2 games. Why are you talking like a brand is going to save you?
In 2 games. Okay, that's poor, but that's not down to what do you call it? Townsend doing Sue when he scores. He just
Hey kids, welcome back to the stream where Corey is trying to say that we don't have a brand for someone to show off or like do their
Like
celebration at our ground.
hashtag take off the bra.
That's all this guy
Take off
talks
the
about.
bra.
is brand,
No, you're just not listening. You're just not listening, bro. I just said to you that you're not gonna get somebody doing Sue all them stuff in your stadium, are you? That's never gonna happen. Even
that
if you do,
fam.
But Corey, the celebration
matter.
side of shit doesn't matter.
That
bro.
doesn't matter.
no, because hold on a second. It's another thing that you guys can quote unquote grab me about because I've got Ronaldo.
No, it's just
Correct.
You
No,
won't
no,
get
no,
Sue what
no,
you're
no,
doing.
no, 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 no.
You
Don't
won't
be,
get that
don't be
stuff.
fooled.
But you know what
Wait,
it is,
wait,
Corey.
don't
When
be
you have
fooled.
someone like Ronaldo, these are the pressures, these are the grabs that come with it.
I know.
You
That's
don't
what
just
I'm
get
saying.
Ronaldo these
It's
So
cool.
then
goals.
accept it.
cool.
Accept
Okay,
it. Sit there quietly.
The package comes with it.
Sit there quietly.
So
Sit there
We
quietly and
expect,
accept
we
it.
expect
Ethan.
20 plus, 25
Ethan.
plus Prem goals, 20
Ethan,
goals.
you're right.
All this
So
stuff
wait.
comes with it, the grabs.
Exactly.
It's
Ethan. So
accepted.
Ethan, so when I say you don't have a Ronaldo at your club, bake off and
No,
understand
it's
that.
true. You're right.
It's true.
Yeah,
You don't
I know.
have
It's true.
Ronaldo at
But
your
now
club.
you bake off
But you
and
have
hold the
him.
grab.
You have him,
Yeah,
and
I will.
and he's
I'll
stinking up
happily
the gap.
accept it.
You have
But
him.
when- no,
I-
hold on a second.
I'm not having you lot let
It's
Corey
not.
try spin and reverse
It's
this
true.
in any sense when
I'm
someone
not
done his
spinning it.
striker celebration at the other end, at the Stratford end. Do you
I like
think?
at the
Do
Stratford
you
end.
think? Do you think I'm gonna sit here and let Corey say that you don't have a Ronaldo in defense of someone doing his celebration and getting a draw, and making your team drop points? Pattern up and take it and be quiet, fam. A man is telling me I don't have a
I lie,
Ronaldo.
Montel. It's lit that. It's
What
legit.
the
Take
hell,
it.
fam?
Be quiet.
What the hell?
Shut
You're
up.
telling me
One
I
of
don't
them
have a
ones.
brand
Shut up.
for that to be happening to me. It hasn't happened to me, and I don't have a brand, but I don't care because you're the one who's on the receiving end. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So when I'm saying, wait, how can you grab Man United for Townsend doing Sue?
Because
Because
No,
you don't
no,
know
no,
that it's
you're not listening
celebration,
to
bro.
Corey,
And your
you
own
you're
brand.
looking at it.
You
You're looking at
you dropped points. He scored a flipping hard goal
literally.
and then ran to
goal,
your
man.
end of the pitch at home. I went like this.
and then he done
I
no
don't
grind
understand.
Wind
You
up.
understand?
He whips it up.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying this stuff will never happen at your clubs. You will
Of
never.
course it will.
You
It'll
will
happen
have
at my
that.
club.
We're talking
Players
about
will
the
start
fact
dancing in
that-
front of my fans. I would still class it as the same grab. If it happened to Montel,
Honestly,
where the Everton players
Yeah,
ran
if
up
man
to
kissed the ground or
them man's
something
end
like,
and
if
started
man
doing
kissed,
some mad celebration.
bro,
regardless of whether it's
didn't
Sue or not.
Haaland do this celebration, and then the whole PSG team done this. But Haaland's not the same brand as Ronaldo.
One thing.
Like it happens, bro. It's a grab.
Haaland
Like,
done that. Wait, Haaland done that, and the reason why they done that was they were being spiteful.
Yes, and Townsend
Yes,
was
yes.
being
So what was
Honestly,
Townsend doing?
And in that moment, Townsend was being spiteful.
Townsend said, yeah, he was being respectful. He wasn't being spiteful.
fam.
Respectful.
He
At
said
the
it
time,
Big him up.
at-
Big
at-
up Townsend. Big up
Yeah.
Townsend for that one. You
He's
dumb.
being-
The way he turned that
You
around.
know what? I can get a
So
shot
wait,
at this.
so wait,
The
cool.
way he turned
1
around
second.
was
How was that
smart.
respectful? Running up to your fans,
Scoring an
your
equaliser.
fans, and
He
doing
scored, and
celebrating.
Hold on a second. He scored, and that's the nearest corner of his celebration. So he's
He
gone to
could have
celebrate
ran
in
to
that
his
corner.
fans. He could have done it where he was
It was
standing.
on the other
But he
side
ran
of
to
the
your
pitch.
fans. He ran
He's
to
on the
your
other side
fans
of the
and done it.
pitch.
That's
Your
ultimate
fans.
trolling. Ultimate
He's
trolling.
in the corner. He's in the corner of where he scored the goal.
No, Corey. He looked where he was running. He looked. He
What's the
changed
nearest
direction.
corner?
Corey, watch it.
He knew what he was doing, fam. Like I don't want to hear it.
Like I'm glad that you're trying to like
It's just weird that you guys
So
are trying
yeah,
to
that-
grab me for him
It's
doing
not weird, bro.
Ronaldo's celebration.
Corey, a man done your
It's weird.
striker celebration and made you lot lose points and scored a good goal. How on earth do you think that's not a grab?
It's just weird that you guys are
No,
trying to grab me
you
for
just can't
Ronaldo's
see it because
celebration.
you're on the receiving end.
Grab me
Because
for
you're
the
Corey's
poor
scary.
performance. Grab me for the poor. Don't try grab me for Ronaldo's
Corey,
celebration.
it was trending on Twitter. A man done your striker
Of course it's
celebration.
gonna
So
trend on
are you
Twitter.
going against the
He makes
millions
I
of
Stu
told
trendy.
you, you don't
Makes
have a
Stu
Ronaldo.
trendy.
Of course, you're gonna trend on Twitter. I've said this already. You don't want to listen. You don't have a Ronaldo. You don't have that.
I think Corey's got victim issues. He doesn't know how to take
Yeah,
grabs.
what's wrong with you, fam? Just take
No,
it.
you're
Just
right,
take your
fam.
L and
Just
that's
take
it,
your
bro.
L and
Run
move,
with it. Why are you
fam.
trying to make excuses?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
have a
saying
Ronaldo.
I said
Well, you
blame
do
me.
have Ronaldo. Wake
said-
up and smell
I
the
said
damn
talk.
coffee.
And how about
You've got
you deal
Ronaldo?
with it? How about
You better
deal
get
with
ready
some
for the
Premier League points from the
pressures.
fucking board? How about that?
Fuck, man's
Weird.
complaining,
Weird.
fam.
From the
Shut up.
fucking
You're
board.
weird.
Literally.
You're weird. You're
Get
trying to
some
grab
shut
me
up,
for
man.
trying to grab me for his celebrations. It's weird. Talk to me about the football. Talk to me about how Fred had a bad
drew.
form. Don't
You
talk to me
drew.
about
You played
Ronaldo's
shit.
celebration.
You
It's
played
weird.
You
Don't
played
talk
shit.
to me
You
about
played shit.
What is
Ronaldo
that?
played shit. Fred played shit. Sancho played
Ronaldo
all right.
came on.
Cavani played well. The rest of your team was shit. It wasn't
Let
just
me,
Fred.
talking
Like,
about?
stop
hold
the
on, boys. Let me
stop
run
the
through
Fred
some of the
slander,
comments.
fam.
Let me run through some of the comments.
Weird.
Big up Dermot. He said Bernardo Silva best player in the park today. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, facts.
Definitely one of the
Nothing.
players of the game. He put on a mad performance.
We will be
Ali
talking about
Ace,
your performance.
Corey is
Milner.
rattled as usual. People know it. People down there know it.
Big up
Ali.
everyone.
I know
on
they
here
know,
as well.
fam. Hashtag
Big
take
up
off the
everyone.
grass.
Big up.
Everyone as well, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. By the way, guys, road to 500. In fact, let me just slap the banner on now
Come on,
for you
team.
guys to see. There we go. In fact, let me do the one that moves at the bottom. There we go.
Jeez.
There you go.
Mm.
Road to 500 subs. It's there at the bottom, people. But let me just run through some more of the comments as well. We've got a few of them coming through actually. Ali A says Salah is the best in the world on form this season.
Split. Inevitable.
He also says Salah is a brand in the Muslim community. What are you talking about, Corey? Salah is big. Ali A
On
also
a course. On a
Townsend
course.
with smiley faces.
Bro, he's a brand in the
I think
Muslim.
people just seem to be laughing at Corey right now.
It's weird, bro.
Well, I just
They
laugh
know
at him,
you. I'm
fam.
so glad they know you.
Salah's still world class for me. Big up Ravi Bakary. He's always been supporting the team, so big him up as well. C1 London also says, man, that Stuart Browner with the new and improved hairline doing the suit at your stadium. No one respects Man United anymore.
It's weird, bro. You guys are weird.
Corey, shut up.
You say cool. What you say
That's
cool?
what I'm
Everyone's
saying.
weird.
I love it,
Corey's
fam. Everyone
weird,
grab
bro.
him.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone's
grab
weird,
this
though.
Corey, brother.
Grab him,
Everyone's
fam.
weird, but you cause a lie. Hear it.
No,
Yeah.
you guys are
Everyone's
weird.
weird
Like,
but Corey.
bro,
When you
if
hit the
brother
nail on
was
the
fist pumping in there, you're gonna talk to me about man's doing any man's fist pumping, or you like it's weird.
Hey,
Talk
Corey,
to me about
weird, fam.
this guy's
Man, he took the piss out of your goat and scored. Scored to the piss out of your goat, G.
But then he's begging for his stop after. Then he's begging for his
Yeah.
stop after.
Yeah,
He respected
that's
him after, but during the game, there weren't no respect, G. There weren't no respect.
Good
But
man,
that
team.
goes for any professional game. Of course, there's going to be no respect.
Stop it,
the
man.
hell is
Right,
weird?
right.
Oh,
Weird.
yeah.
You actually, you know what? For that, we're starting with your game.
Yeah,
What
let's start
happened,
with
fam?
you.
Because that Everton time was depleted.
Cool, you're
What-
down
Yeah,
bad.
what the fuck happened? We
That's
was
what
at
I said
Trafford.
to you.
We was at
Good.
Trafford. You was
One
at
point
Trafford.
in
You was
two
at
games
Trafford. You was
at
at
Old
Trafford.
Trafford.
Explain.
Yes, talk to
What
me
happened?
about that game. Good. Talk to me about that. That's what
You
I'm
told
saying.
me. Tell me.
Yeah,
Tell
what
us,
happened?
Corey.
That's
Tell
one
us.
point on 2 games at OT.
I waited.
Tell us.
Talk to me about the game. Thank
What
you.
happened? You tell
Just
us.
calm down.
That's what you be waiting for,
Calm down.
though.
Let me talk. Relax. Let man say what he has to say. Relax. As I was saying, yeah, Fred, you're like, bro. It's one. I say Ollie out, but not Ollie out because the football was poor. Because we actually played decent football. I say Ollie out because Fred and McTominay, he's chosen them again, and he already knew that they were bad. So he's now picking. He's now making the wrong start. He's picking the wrong starting 11, and it's ruining the game. Like you already know, you're not gonna get a good performance from these two, but he's picking them anyway, and that's on him. We know from before that he didn't want a CDM. He chose to stick with Fred and McTominay and Matic. and he didn't want Matic as his starter. He'd rather have Fred and McTominay to do that role. So whatever goes on from here in terms of the midfield situation, it's on him. It's simple as that. Can't say nothing goes. He'll be out by if this carries on, he'll be out.
All I heard was
Corey,
blah,
I hear all of that.
Blah,
Corey,
Blah, 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 blah.
Corey,
That's
I hear all of that.
all
I hear all of that.
boring. A man's always blaming Fred.
It's facts, bro.
Boring.
Someone
Literally,
said-
how about this? Maguire plays a bad back pass. The hair goes through the hair's legs. It's Fred's fault. Yeah, it's Fred's fault.
You guys
That's
all
Yeah.
the comics, fam.
Wait,
Mons,
Right.
there's an interesting comment still. Go on the one above that.
Oh my gosh.
sorry, I just had to do the violin.
Listen to the violin.
Joke, man, fam.
He's taking a piss.
Of course, we're Ollie out, bro. It's Ollie out for time, bro.
Wait, everyone's doing the violin.
Wait, it's trending.
Everyone run up a violin for Corey, man. Hey, run up a violin for Corey. If you're in the comments right now, everyone is live. Run up some violins for Corey. Run up some violins.
You need them.
Run up the violins.
Of course, it's peak.
Bro, it's true, bro. Ollie's just ruining my club, and when he goes, you already know what's gonna happen. So
Oh, there's a lot of already knows and yes
You
and
already know
this
what's
and
gonna
the this
happen.
and the that. Corey,
Ollie's
what
only-
about
Ollie's only
now?
now.
That is 14
Ollie's
points.
ruining my club.
14
ruining
points
my
out of a
club.
possible 21.
Mm.
You have played Southampton, Newcastle, Wolves. Who else are there? Talk to me. West Ham,
Leeds.
Leeds.
Yeah, Leeds, yeah.
Who else? Basically, no one in the big six at all, or maybe even big eight. You ain't played anyone of significance, and you've dropped 7 points.
Oh yeah, they've had no hard game, innit?
None.
Montel, just know after this international break, they have
I
Leicester.
played Man City, and I played Chelsea. And you're gonna play Man City and Chelsea.
They
And
got
you,
me
You
soon,
played Man
correct.
City,
They
and you
got
played
me soon.
Arsenal.
Man,
Corey,
you
you
got
play.
Tottenham still.
Play Diamas.
Alright, do you know what? Run up. Look, we got some more violins here. Big up CJ Sam. Big him up. Big him up. Big up C1
Hey,
London.
man, you're finished. Hey,
guys.
yeah, we're on you.
Yeah,
we're
Corey,
on
we
you.
are on
Man,
you.
you, man,
We
you.
are-
Man, you. Nah, cuz.
C1 London says, always Fred, man. Well gone for sure, and his form got quicker than Uber Eats delivery to my house. I mean, yeah, like Shaw's not been impressing me. Yes, I don't think bad, but he
I
had.
don't know, man. He had an injury. He just came back from his injury. His leg was mash up. Did you not see it?
Wait, stop. He does come back.
His leg was mash up. Did you not see it?
I'll be honest. That excuse been getting bypassed when other people were in the drive.
I thought you had depth.
Yeah, if Tellez played, you would have seen a bit different. You saw Tellez. You saw Tellez versus Sevilla. You saw it.
So what?
You saw it.
What? He scored a goal.
No, he didn't just score a goal, did he? It was a worldie.
For starters, he's a left back, so I'm looking at his defensive duties. I'm not really interested in if he can score a goal.
Tellez wasn't bad.
Okay, so why didn't he play yesterday?
Oh, yeah,
You got to speak to Ollie. That is
I have to
Ollie
speak
again.
to Ollie.
Reassurance.
This is
No,
Ollie.
I'm just asking you as a Man U fan.
It's
bro?
Ollie.
Check
Bro,
the BSP chat.
Shaw came back from injury.
Clap
You
that
saw
on
him
your
going
story
to
and
the
just
edge.
send this link in to. Your screen can go black. It's fine. People can still hear you. But yeah, what are you saying, Chris?
So basically, so far I've heard nothing but Fred being the reason why Man United lost for another week.
It wasn't
Like-
Fred. I said Fred and McTominay. You didn't listen.
Fred and McTominay,
Yes.
just the usual.
We lost the midfield battle with Fred and McTominay. It's as simple as that. If you play Matic and Pogba, you would have seen a huge difference.
It's another week where Jadon Sancho's got 0 GA. Can we speak about that also?
He had a very good game. He had a very good game.
Very good
He had a
game.
very good game.
But
Very
Corey,
good game.
the
He
comments
came
are
on for the
here.
cameo and done bits.
Okay.
Big up flawless.
But you got 0 GA, so
Oh, sorry, Case.
What's
So
happening?
Big up my guy flawless. Obviously, we got a little club there.
Bro, your lost obsession with Sancho is like You gotta relax, like
put Sancho on hold.
No.
Let me
Hey,
just run through. Let me just run through these comments. Let me just run through these comments.
Yeah.
Flawless said big up. Just here to say big up to Mont and the panel. So that's Flawless saying yo to the man them, big him up, and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV as well. They're literally approaching 3.5k subs. So go there, get it done. You know the works. Realist TV says if we play a big side, we will get smashed, and it's for the greater good. Oli has infested fraudulent ways.
Hear that, cause?
Yes.
Hear that. Ali A laughing at Man United.
Casey, this one's for you, I feel like.
Luke Shaw has been shit this season. It's not just because of his injury. He was shit before the injury. And big up Realist TV as well. Give him a sub as well. And he's doing really good.
Realist TV. You the realist, man. You the realist.
I need to get back on that Sancho thing.
Sancho, 0 goals in the assists. Ali A.
Thing is, he's had Prem minutes now, innit? He's had minutes.
Prem minutes, bro.
He's been running up the digits, fam.
Running up, Turbo.
You guys are weird.
Wait, has Minamino got a Prem goal?
Flawless says Sancho was bright when he came on. He's just suffering from Oli tax. He said Oli tax was heavy.
Thank you, Flawless. He knows the way we play. Sancho can't show what he's about.
Okay, so why'd you buy him?
Huh? We bought him. I want Oli out. I have a super team.
No,
Like, this
Oli
team could do
bought
a
him.
job.
Oli bought him, and now he doesn't fit the way Oli plays. So why did you buy him?
Jaden Scamcho.
Corey.
No
Casey,
answer for that.
read the comments. You got to see one said Jaden Scamcho.
No.
Literally, fam.
I can't lie. What you guys are doing now, I hope you guys have picked your sides. You've picked your side. You're not on the Sancho side.
My home.
And when he performs,
This
I
is
hope
my
you enjoy
home.
your side.
Because if you've got the
Don't
bloody keys in Germany, this is my home.
I just want to let you man know, you guys are not welcome back on. When you see Sancho start banging, because he will, don't come and say, "Oh, Sancho's hard, Sancho's this, Sancho's that." I don't want to hear that.
No, I don't want to hear Sancho's banging after a year or two.
But the thing is, he's literally thriving under another manager. I can't lie.
Because remember what we said this season, Corey? He better have a higher GA than Pepe's first season. Because I promise
Pepe had like 5 goals and assists.
No.
He didn't even have a lot.
No.
I think he had a bit
Most
more.
of his goals were banging in
That's
Europa League.
whatever. Corey, just make sure that it isn't lower than Pepe's. Because then
guys, does anyone in the comments, you guys want to list a bunch of players that have more goals or assists than Jaden Sancho? Give me like the craziest players, like the craziest suggestions that have more Jaden Sancho. Just give me.
Fred's got more goals. Fred's got more goals.
So it's not funny when you do it. Just we'll let everyone else do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, rise them up in the comments.
I said Fred.
Boy, my issue with you, man, is the fact that you lot tried to do the squad depth thing. And that's what you man tried to do. You tried to do the squad
depth. The thing is, if it pulled off though, you have to you got to praise Oli, fam.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that because the squad depth, when we played, it was fine. You already know, squad depth or not, Fred and McTominay, they start in the first 11 anyway. So it doesn't make a difference. If I was having Tellers or Dallo on the right and left or whoever in the middle, when you play Fred and McTominay, either way, it's going to destroy the way we play football or the way Oli. I don't know how he wants to play football, but the way it goes, like he's ruining it every single time. Fred and McTominay, they kill us.
Okay, I understand the Fred and McTominay thing isn't like working and leaves a gap in your midfield, but you have so much quality everywhere else on the pitch. Why is it an excuse?
Because the midfield's the biggest. It's the biggest position, and to have a CDM like no CDM, you're leaking goals. You're leaking goals a lot. Every time on the break, it's mad. It's silly, especially when Oli wants to get Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka going up. It's impossible, bro. Fred's meant to shield that defense. Imagine you didn't have Fabinho in your defense. How many goals do you think you're conceding? Or imagine if, I don't know, you didn't have Partey. Actually, we saw when you didn't have Partey. Imagine you didn't have Højbjerg. Imagine Man City didn't have Rodri. Or if Chelsea didn't have Kante.
Cause read that comment, bro.
Bro, it's mad.
Read it, Corey. Read that comment out loud.
Yes, of course, we've got a super team.
So
emphasis.
We have a super team.
Stop telling me about
Fred
Fred and McTominay.
Emphasis on the stop and excuses, isn't it?
We have a super team plus Fred and McTominay. That's it.
No. That's not how it works.
Can I ask a question? Yeah? Every team above us, from 8th and above, all have competent CDMs. Every single one.
Bro,
every
team
even including Arsenal.
Every team has that. You're not the only one.
No, don't get it twisted. No, hold on. Stop this. Because clearly we've seen for Brazil, Fred is a competent CDM. It's just where he's playing them on the pivot.
Stop that excuse. He's not even playing CDM.
And you have Matic, and you also have Matic, who is also a CDM.
He doesn't play. You've just seen that. He doesn't play.
Corey, I don't really care.
Listen.
Listen to me carefully. I don't care. At the end of the day, you drew to Everton. You've got 1 point out of a possible 6 in your last 2 games. You're stinking. You're 4 points in front of Arsenal, who are having a lousy season, and you're meant to be in a title race. Now, explain to me how that team is going to win a trophy.
Out of the Carabao Cup as well.
Trophy once he starts playing Matic.
Once he starts playing matches, that could be too late.
How do you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying you're out the Carabao, so the cups are falling away.
And you're not winning Champions League or Prem. Let's get that in from now.
Could win an FA Cup.
That's down to opinions, bro.
So what do you think you're going to win the Prem?
Opinions, bro. That's down to opinions, bro. I have faith in my team. That's down to opinions, bro.
Faith in your team.
I have a team. I have a very good team, just without a CDM. Simple as that.
Corey, you know what it is though? We literally tried to warn you about like saying I've got a super team, the Prem and the Champs. I slide back to the beginning of the season, but all of this counts for nothing when you got Oli. The proof is in the pudding. Look at teams like Liverpool and even City. They rotate. You know, you do the rotation thing, and whoever fills in does a thing. Liverpool rotate Trent. Or for example, Man City rotate Mahrez or someone. Whoever comes in,
Zinchenko will come in for Cancelo or something.
Like.
Whoever is filling in.
Have you noticed? Yeah, have you noticed? Just deep this. Have you noticed? When Liverpool rotate, Fabinho definitely plays. When what do you call it? When you rotate, at times, Højbjerg definitely plays. When City rotate, Rodri or Fernandinho definitely play. Like. When Chelsea rotate, it's either Jorginho or Kante. Like everyone else has a competent CDM. Everybody else, even their second man is better than ours. It's mad. Even people's second CDMs are better than ours. Like I'd actually play Henderson CDM better than Fred and McTominay. I'd rather Xhaka as a CDM better than Fred and McTominay. Like, bro, it's mad. They're that bad, and because it comes in 2 as well, you can't even play Pogba in the midfield.
So humble yourself. Then.
It's even worse.
Humble yourself then. Just humble yourself.
Because obviously at the start of the season, when we tried to tell you that Oli is and he's not.
Yeah.
This
and I heard I've got Ronaldo, I've got Sancho, I've got Varane, Champions League for Varane. That's what I was hearing. That's all I heard.
You know what it is? Man, we've got to value these days so carefully. Look what happened to flipping Chelsea when Lampard cut. Man brought in Tuchel when it won the flipping champs. What's happened to Man U?
You know this. If they go and get Conte or Zidane, then Man United are gone.
Oli in, please.
Oli, listen, it's Oli on the wheel. It's Townsend doing all this. Oli Townsend, that's what I need.
Please.
Beating it up. Why didn't it?
Keep that man in the job.
He charged up the suit. Charged it up.
Keep that man in the job, fam. Of course, fam. Good man thing.
But we'll allow Corey.
Once Oli goes, please, Oli.
Please. He's been getting bullied.
There's another good point as well. Man. You lot literally had 24 shots. You see the latest comment, man? Once.
Yeah. I was just going to read this one quickly as well. Just
Okay.
shout out Ali. He said, you can't get everything. Teams have flaws, and in their team, Man United's team is. So on, you can't get everything. Teams have flaws in their team. Man United's team is different. Is midfield stop being cool? Oh, he's telling you to stop being greedy. Basically, that you.
No, man. I want even if it's not the best, even if it's not the best CDM. Yeah, like I'm not even asking for like a Declan Rice or Fabinho. Like I'm not asking for any of those CDMs. I just want one that can play CDM. Like they can't play CDM. Like you've got to be a specialist in that, bro.
I don't care.
Tiring,
I don't care.
Hey, I'm saying.
Right, so they can't play Rondo.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's this facts though. That's what I'm busting up. In training, Ronaldo must look at him like this. Just cut his eye. Like.
Hey, no, real chat. Big up to you.
Ronaldo must screw him, blood. Ronaldo must screw that guy.
Hey,
Oh,
a man
Spider.
said, you got a right back that can't play Rondo. Hey, stop.
bro. You man cuss Wan-Bissaka, but he ain't that bad.
No,
He's not that bad.
He just doesn't. He doesn't make it. He's not tidy. He doesn't look
And you know
nice.
what? People are starting
He
to.
ain't that bad, man.
I've seen people. They're starting to ask the question: is he that good at defending?
Nah, you can't question that one.
Like, no, that people keep on saying
No.
because when it
He's
comes
Montel,
to
he's
Europe,
good at
one
he's
v
good at an
one.
aspect of defending.
Yeah,
so he's good
yeah,
at tackling and he's good at one-on-one.
His positioning's good as well. You know.
No,
Don't
it's
sleep
not.
on that.
No,
It
it's
is,
No,
man.
it's not.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
His defensive
100%
positioning.
it is.
United
No,
fans-
it's not.
It is
United fans
100%.
went out
Do you know
there-
how
can't
many
lie.
times? Do you know how many times Wan-Bissaka is not in line with his defense, and it's
No,
caused.
no.
Position is
I can't lie. I can't
Oh.
lie. I can't lie. Yeah, with that was only happening when Lindelof was playing.
Since
That
Varane.
was only happening when Lindelof was playing.
It happened last game.
Bro,
Bro, there's always
No,
something,
it didn't.
innit?
like what
No,
the
it
hell?
didn't.
Yes, it
Like,
did, bro.
You know what it is, Corey? You need to take some accountability. Take some
No.
accountability. Because
Because
I remember Saka, when he plays against Europe, I'm not
No.
saying it's 50-50 in the Prem, but in Europe, especially positionally, he gets exposed, bro.
I don't feel like we should be questioning his defensive.
No,
Bro,
Game
because
on
man
two.
are following the trend. When it comes to European football, he gets 1-2 round, and it's been happening, fam. It's been happening, bro. His positioning, especially for crosses and stuff like that, bro, his positioning isn't terrible or bad, but his positioning is not in the ilk of his other elite parts of defending. He's
but
not
bro,
great positionally.
But bro, I'm saying this because I'm not saying his position's amazing, like it's subpar, but it was worse when he was with Lindelof, bro. You saw him getting sucked in each and every time. Like it's not as bad as it was last season.
Also, because it's not as bad, it means it's good.
No, like it's okay. It's average.
So
I'd say it's average.
a 50 million pounds right back should have average defensive positioning.
Because how about this? I'd say Trent's
No,
average.
of course not.
In terms of defending, it's average. He's not average, bro. Like,
'Cause I'm
Wan-Bissaka's
sure-
supposed to be this god of defending, no? Right?
And so for 50 mil, nigga
Yeah,
better.
50 M's? 50 M's?
50 M's?
50
Nigga
M's?
Hold on a second. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. If you didn't have Fabinho, so when Trent and Robert go up,
No, here we go
when
again.
Trent and Robert go up, if you didn't have Fabinho to turn into a back three, do you think
If I didn't have Fabinho, if I didn't have this, if I didn't have that,
Do you want me to say if I didn't have Salah now? If I didn't have Salah?
if I didn't have this guy at the back, if I didn't have Van Dijk, if I didn't have Alisson,
You're not listening. You're not listening. At
Alright,
all.
cool.
So,
Let's run through some of the comments, Corey. I will come back to that comment. But big up my guy. Big up my sorry, the Aaron Wan-Bissaka comment is telling me. Big up my guy, Dom. He's actually doing bits. Make sure you follow him and subscribe to him. He's doing amazing things. Ali A says, what's the difference between Sancho and Aaron and Lennon?
Oh
my
my
days.
Yeah.
Aaron Lennon got
You
some
guys
pace
have-
on him though.
no, you guys have picked your sides. I hope you're happy. I
Oh,
hope
we're
you're
not allowed
happy.
to laugh.
Don't come back. Don't come back.
We're
Don't
not allowed to
come
laugh.
back now.
I'm confused.
You take it and run with it. Take it.
Anyway,
Don't
big
come
up-
back and
big
be
up,
like,
Sancho's
Sancho's a baller.
Sancho's
Sancho's hard.
He's
I
actually
want to
my
hear
guy,
that.
doing up the maddest bit. Even Ali is saying big up with Sam. Yeah, Sam's young celebrity, you know. Don't watch him. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. CJ laughing faces. Ali A again. When Liverpool beat United this season, when Firmino scored from the free kick, that was Wan-Bissaka was suspect. Ethan. Oh, from the header. Yeah, right back to this.
Yeah.
But that's just one goal.
That's
you
yeah.
can't
Because snooze one time.
But there's a number of other goals, especially in Europe. But you know, Corey, what was you saying? If you didn't have Fabinho, what? I genuinely want to listen to you.
No, I'm saying like if you didn't have Fabinho playing the CDM, and obviously you've got Trent and Robert going up. Let's say you had Fred, for instance. Yeah. Do you think what do you call it? Trent would be exposed defensively.
I feel like if Fred wasn't in, if we had an incompetent CDM, our wing backs would have been told by our manager to go on board because our CDM is incompetent.
I'm not gonna lie, for that
simple.
Townsend.
Do you know
Townsend
all you had
goal
to say was
especially.
you have a system. That's why you can do those things.
Yeah, we do that because
Bro, if you
You can do
if you
those
look at
things.
Fred, if you look at Fred, yeah, that
Corey, I
that goal
don't
we
care.
conceded.
I was
You
just about to
spent
say that
50
goal.
M's
Bro,
on
it's
this
mad.
player.
It's criminal.
That Townsend goal would have never happened if Fred was competent. Never. Fred should have
No,
dealt
it
with
would
that
never
goal.
happen.
I remember saying
That's
Fred
it,
was
done.
competent, but bro, what
To
about
be
the
fair,
corner?
though-
The short corner was awful. The short
Fred
corner
got
was awful.
bullied. No,
No,
Fred got
it's
bullied.
true,
man.
Montel.
Ethan, who? What about the short corner?
You're right. You're
The
right.
fact
The
that
short corner was
Varane got twisted by Takore. No one's talking
I
about
lie.
that.
No one said that.
No one's talking
I
about that.
didn't get
He
twisted,
says
bro.
get slept on.
No
It's
one's
silly.
talking about
Where
it.
was Luke Shaw though?
Luke Shaw got sucked in like a Hoover. Man, just got
Because
sucked across
that
the
goal
pitch.
came
Like,
down his side, right?
allow it, fam. It wasn't just Fred. There was many men that could have stopped that. Many men.
No, a guy has
Many
average
men.
position and
But
can't play wrong, bro.
because Fred was part of the reason, Fred's the reason why it went in.
Boy.
But did you not see what he done? He had
I
two
did see what he
chances.
done.
That comment out for me,
But it's not his fault that goal went in. There was many men that could have
No,
stopped it.
but it's like, bro, it's cool. It's stopping it before it even gets to a dire situation where people have got to dive in.
Corey, I hear what you're saying because Fred should have been stronger on the ball. But in that counter attack, there were about 5 mistakes that should have been rectified to stop that. Fred should have tactical fouled.
100%.
Varane shouldn't have got twisted. Was it not Varane? Sorry. Wait, it was Varane and Lindelof. Was it Lindelof?
Yes, Varane, bro. Varane got twisted.
Both of them got twisted when he cutting in it. Yeah. So that's another 2 people that haven't really been held accountable because Fred, even though as bad as he can be, is still the scapegoat. No one spoke about the short corner. No one spoke about being dispossessed, and no one spoke about De Gea's positioning. But like there's so many things that could have been addressed.
De Gea's
But the first-
positioning?
No. Luke Shaw.
No.
Luke Shaw's.
Sorry, Luke Shaw's positioning. Sorry, but people are going straight for Fred when Fred was like there was a part of that where Fred should have done better, but at least 5 of your players should have done better in that one move. 5 of
But
them.
no one was saying
can't
anything
lie.
about that.
And let's not talk
because
about
Fred
De
is
Gea
the
because he
scapegoat.
was man of the match for you. He was man of the match. So again, are you gonna blame Fred for
De
that,
Gea wasn't man of the match for us that game.
brother? Some of the saves De Gea was making, man. And you can't say that's normal, bro, because he's only come into form this season, bro. We only
Bro,
matched
De Gea wasn't man of the match for us that
Man.
game. No. I'm not sure, but I don't think it was De Gea, no.
There we
I
go.
don't think it was De Gea.
It might have been Wan-Bissaka. He was decent.
But boy, as I said, like you get what I'm saying, innit? There were so many parts in that build up to that counter attack of Everton that so many players could have stopped that move. But because Fred was part of that, he was one of the
But
players.
I feel like Fred was the biggest part, though, innit? Look at Damari Gray bullied him. That's the only word you can use. Bullied him.
But both your centre backs got sold by a simple drop of the shoulder.
No, it's true. It's
By a
true.
CDM.
Which-
It would have never
Buffer.
happened. It would have never happened if Fred neutralized the threat like he's supposed to do.
Okay, but
innit?
what about the
That's
short
all
corner,
I was
Ethan?
saying.
Giving the ball
But
away
then
from the short
Fred
corner.
would have never had to
No, it's a
neutralize
good
the
point.
threat if they didn't do a silly short corner.
It's
So
a
let's
good
talk about
point.
that.
So
Like,
good
this is
point.
what I'm saying, bro.
No.
Man,
But you know what it
what
is?
Fred done.
If
and
you actually watch it,
that's dead.
Fred's running with Damari Gray in it. He's had about 3 nibbles on him, and Damari Gray each time just shrugged him off.
Yeah, he
That
should have
is
tactical fouled him.
poor. It's
That's
poor.
poor, Ethan.
Yeah,
but
but
then,
everything else
but then
is poor.
if that's poor, and you are like because there's other players that saw this happen. If that's poor, and you can see that this is potential, like what a good player would do, bro, just tactical foul. Anyone
No, it's
could have
true.
done it.
It was that.
Anyone
Still.
could
It was
have, bro.
that. It was.
It
that.
wasn't just Fred. Yes, Fred should have done it, and Fred ones might be the most important one, but there was others that could have done it.
Yeah.
And then if they scored from that free kick of that tactical foul, then we can go to Fred and say, you know what, you've made me do that challenge, and now they've scored from it. There you go. But bro, I'm
it's a
sorry,
good point.
no one should be pointing fingers at Fred when no one else done their job.
But I
Luke
feel
Shaw
like
didn't do
I
his
still
job.
feel like
No one else done their job correctly for them to think that they can point fingers at Fred. That's what I had the problem with.
it's a
That's
good
dead,
point.
fam. These lot just will keep saying, oh, Fred will make one mistake in the game that might cost them a goal, but then there's making mistakes in the attack and defense, and no one says nothing. Everyone just gets away with it because Fred's mistake might be the biggest.
Scapegoat.
Because Luke Shaw's Luke Shaw's 1 year legacy, that it's fine for him to not be in this position at all.
Luke Shaw will have a dead game and they'll be like, well, Luke Shaw's a world-class defender.
I never
so
call it
right.
world class for a season.
Hold on a second.
Fam.
Luke Shaw having what 2 like average performances. It's not like he played terrible. It's not like the brother played terrible. He had 2 average performances.
He got sucked in
average.
and left Andros Townsend free. He was out of position.
Let's see.
Wait, I think Luke Shaw was on the corner.
No, bro.
Hold on, he was on the corner. I believe it was him who gave.
He was on the corner.
So why is he not back, bro? He was running back and ran into Corey. He was behind the play. He was in the defense, bro. He was behind the play. He got sucked in, tried to close the man down, and got sucked in, bro. Left his post. That's what he done.
But you know what it is? I'm so mad though as well. Like Casey, fam. Like, why would you have your opposite defender taking the corner for a short corner where if you give that ball away, there's no way he can't teleport back? You see what I'm saying? Again, more tactical issues. But
Who was covering Luke Shaw's position?
There you go.
Well, I'm assuming because you've got Fred and McTominay. It's meant to be Fred and McTominay because if you've got,
I'm guessing it was Fred. Fred was meant to be there.
Yeah, definitely.
And he was meant to close down Tomari Gray. And he was meant to be in goal to save the thing. Fred was meant to do it all.
Fred and
It
McTominay.
wasn't the muck, it was the Fred. But anyway, see what
That's what I'm saying. You might just not listening. That's why I say Fred and McTominay, but Fred had a huge part to play in them.
A guy has average positioning and can't play Rondo, gets compared to Cancelo, Trent, and Reece James. It's a madness. It's even better than Matty Cash. Trent has better defensive stats last season than Wan-Bissaka and Reece James, and a couple of people think Trent is awful defensively. I don't know if I agree with that, but I hear what you're saying. Big up,
Big Chris, you know.
Fred should have fouled him, but there was Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, obviously the whole side was empty. Another point from Chris. Ollie just needs to F off. McFred will be his downfall, of course. Another one from Chris. There's no Sweet Caroline playing anymore. Luke Shaw been poor. Yep. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I think what we're gonna do is move on from Corey. We'll go on to, I'd say, do you want to go on to our game? We'll go on to our game since that was like today's game. I think it was. I'll let you guys go first of all because it was very.
I feel like that was the best game I've watched in a while. You know, in fact, that's a stretch. It's been good.
It was.
This season.
Maybe because of the height.
Yeah, it was
you played well.
There was such big key focal points in the game. There was a lot of talking points. It was good, man.
I saw the second challenge. I actually went back and I got to see it. I don't know how we got away with that.
Pep losing his head rightfully so.
Yeah, bro, that should have been a red.
100%.
We caught live.
Like it's actually criminal.
I missed the 45th to the 60th minute.
Then they took him off.
But I'll be real. That first half, the 10th minute to the 45th minute, it was all City, fam. I was like, we can't get out. I was thinking, are we Chelsea or something? We can't get out. Because obviously, I'll be honest, when City went to Stamford Bridge, these men had the white flags ready. They had the white flags. These men were waving the white flag from the first minute of the game. But we try, obviously, when we play City, it's always a battle, innit? And I felt like the white flag come out a little bit after that. 10th minute, 15 minute.
Yeah, you man was waving it first.
And even Klopp was like,
yeah, you get suffocated.
You know it's a bad sign. You know when you see Klopp at half time, he runs down the tunnel. He doesn't even look. He just runs down the tunnel.
He's such a character.
He wants to get in there early in that changing room to start getting onto man. They don't need to fix up.
Trust me.
Yeah,
bro. The way the way Foden was ripping up Milner the whole game.
Ripping them up, man. And the thing is, I feel like Foden, what annoys me with Foden is that he hasn't played like that too much off the end of last season and the start of this season. So even against Chelsea,
You know what it is?
When he
I
goes
feel like
down
in
to-
that game, yeah, like the first half, he was a bit rusty. Like there was a few, obviously not like his touch and that, and he was a burst of
Wasn't
energy,
sharp,
but he just
really
he wasn't sharp. But second half, he turned up.
He came alive.
He
Fam.
turned it on.
But like that's what I'm saying. I feel like with Foden, I don't know why he just especially loves playing against me. Like he didn't do that against Chelsea, but my brother was moving a bit knackered against Chelsea. I don't know why he did that, but he was him and Bernardo Silva for me and Cancelo. Them three for me. There was one half volley ball that Cancelo played in the first half. It was like on the half volley in behind. It didn't really come to anything because the cross was knackered. But I think it's when De Bruyne headed it over the bar. But that half. That guy is too
100%.
in it. What I would say though, we came out second half. I don't know what Klopp said to them, but he put a battery in these brothers' backs. He put a rocket up their ass because suddenly it was back to normal Liverpool again. Like playing, pressing. We made the game cagey for them. It was harder for them to play out the back. And then obviously a bit of individual brilliance from Salah for the assist as well. I think people aren't even talking about the assist. For Mane, I think his assist was very good. Weight of pass, good finish from Mane. Actually, I've been very harsh with Mane, but that was a very good finish, and I think he had a decent game. He didn't have a bad game, so I'll give Mane his props when he does play well. But we have to talk about that Salah goal, boys.
That Salah goal, Jesus Christ! The thing is, if it was Messi, they'll be beating on about it for time.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. So you have to give Salah props.
Bro, weaker foot as well. Cross keeper.
Bro,
you know what it is?
I was screaming for him to square it.
Montel, he done that same thing he did against Tottenham a few years ago.
I was about to
where
say
he did
that.
the little.
Montel,
I didn't want to violate and say it reminded me of the goal against you, innit?
Yeah.
Montel, Salah was never squaring that.
Yeah,
it was
never.
not.
Salah was never squaring that.
In case he
was
missed it.
never. Yeah, he'd rather shoot to the corner flag.
Yeah. You'd rather hit corner flags than pass that.
He was never squaring that.
I was
everything about that goal.
I was on set, bro, when that was happening. By the way, pause, guys. We got 10 people. That's the all-time high. We got 10 people in the live right now. So big up everyone that's in the chat. Can we drop a like? Even at the bottom. If you want to subscribe, we're on the road to 500. So let's make it happen. Also, just keep dropping a comment and just keep hanging out with the boys. There's going to be more sessions like this, especially during watch-alongs. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, we get some of these down in the watch-alongs. But yeah, just back to what we were saying. When Salah scored that goal, I had to. Obviously, I couldn't talk because I was on set. I had to just run away from the set to just go scream somewhere else where I couldn't be heard because the goal was so I was so bad.
It was so good.
It was the first little flip that he did when he sat Bernardo down because Bernardo was sitting all of my defenders down for most of the game. So that felt good.
Oh, yeah. Bernardo was having his way with Salah.
He was having his way with bro. And he paid
dribbling went up level.
Getting spun out.
Bernardo Silva's dribbling was it's always been good, isn't it? But
today it looked extra.
He's always had that though. He's always had that dribbling.
Yeah, he's always had that sense of gravity.
Remember, Pep's done that thing where he sometimes just don't play him. Do you know what I mean? Pep's done that. Do you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, his end product isn't even that bad, and he actually gets if I'd actually like him at Tottenham, right wing. He's just quality.
He didn't want to go to your club. He turned you down.
Probably did.
The most disrespected. I don't think Mo Salah's as disrespected as people think, bro. I think if you really do ask people about Salah, they'll say he's up there with the very best ever.
Yeah. You know what? He just doesn't get spoke about in the media because he's not a brand. Because he's not a brand.
He's quite a quiet character.
The attention's not like that. But if you mention his name,
if he went to Africa, he probably is a brand. But it's just because we don't Africa. So
we don't live there, so it's not. In Egypt, bro, he's the biggest thing.
I still don't feel
in Egypt, he's the biggest thing, bro.
Christina. I don't know if he meant to say crashed. I don't know.
I think he's meant to say Cristiano.
Oh, Cristiano. Yeah, I mean, well, now, but not in.
Of course, you'll go.
Brother's 36.
Wait, Corey, you'll go.
He's 36.
Salah scored one of the best goals of the season already. The ball roll sat down. So and he done the Messi done to Boateng. He done that to score. Yeah, even Ethan said it in the. I think either Ethan or Corey. One of you guys said it was Messi-esque.
Yeah, it was. It was ridiculous.
Don't ever put Mo Salah in the same sentence as Messi, says Big Chris.
I'll be real though, yeah. Like, it wasn't like it wasn't no like childish defense. These are like class defenses.
Big boy, like Laporte, big boy defender.
Like
he was
Laporte
sitting
played
down,
hard. Diaz
like,
played hard as well.
That's
on
what I'm
form
saying.
defenders.
Like, big boy. It's not like
Like,
you
it
sat down.
it was mad.
Zimmerman and flipping. You know what I mean?
Why are you always getting on to these, man?
Like,
That's a Zimmerman fan.
No, it's like, do you know what I'm saying? Like Zimmerman and like Hollebass or something. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not just sat down. By the way, Salah did sit down Hollebass the same way. Go look it up. Watford. When Salah
Fucking still going on about that.
Yeah, it's still going on about
I
that.
hear
Of course, man. I'll be honest. In fact, Chris, you know what I'm going to say to you with this comment? Yeah, don't compare Salah in the same sentence as prime Messi. I'll put Salah in the same sentence as Messi now. I'll be real.
Wait,
Right
I've
now.
just seen the braziest comment by Ibrahim.
I'll
I've
give
just
Salah
seen
credit.
the most braziest comment.
Well, what did he say?
Reactionary.
It's just braziest
Let's
comment.
try and name wingers better than Salah in Premier League history.
Ronaldo.
No,
Why not?
Ronaldo's one season in the Prem. Salah broke the record and got more assists. I'm on
Okay. What did Salah win the Ballon d'Or that season?
No, he didn't.
Then I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
The
hear it.
individual. I don't know, but the individual season was better, though, no? His individual season
in that individual season, did he win the Ballon d'Or?
No, but
Then I
he
don't
got
want to
more goals
hear
and
it.
more assists, right?
Huh? I couldn't care less about more goals or more assists. Did he win the Ballon d'Or?
No, he didn't win the Ballon d'Or.
Then
So is Michael Owen. So is Michael Owen. So is
Can't
Michael Owen
lie.
better than Henry?
Hazard.
No, stop. Please, let me go. Is Michael Owen better than Henry? Is Michael Owen's best season better than Henry's best season? Because Michael Owen won the Ballon d'Or.
Michael Owen
Henry
was
got 20 and 20.
18 years of age. He was 18 years of age.
No,
and he was
no,
doing
stop
20,
adding
he was doing
side
20
bits
plus
into it.
goals a season in the years of
I'll ask you,
18.
Casey, was Michael Owen's best Ballon d'Or winning season better than Henry's best ever season in the Prem?
Of course not.
But
Hold on a second.
But
Hold on a second.
why, Casey? Can you tell me why?
But you said who has been the better player? Yeah, Henry had been.
No,
in the
we're talking
season.
about in the Prem. Obviously, I'm not talking about prime Ronaldo. Of course not.
No, I'm talking about purely Ronaldo in the Premier League. Like, forget the fact that what he's done past Man United. I couldn't care less. Yeah, Ronaldo in the Premier League. Why do you think Salah's been a better player? Why?
I just
I
told you.
I feel like he's been a bit more
Look,
consistent. Not even a bit more. They're
cons-
both consistent.
Ronaldo
Ronaldo won the
did
Ballon d'Or.
yeah.
innit?
Ronaldo
But in terms of,
yeah.
go on.
I was gonna say
Like,
Ronaldo.
bear
kind
in
of-
mind-
he got better. Like Ronaldo like that. Like Salah just started off.
Salah came in at 26, 25, 26, yeah? Ronaldo came in at 18. By 21, 22, he'd had a Ballon d'Or in his pocket.
So as I said,
At 22.
Michael Owen this season is better on Henry's then.
Hold on a second. Salah has been performing continuously at a very high level ever since he's touched
The highest
foot in
level.
Anfield.
The highest level.
At the highest level, ever since he's touched foot in Anfield. Yeah?
Right.
Why had you not won the Ballon d'Or?
But then that's
Because-
like saying, why
because
didn't
of-
Henry win a Ballon d'Or? When
Hold
he
on a
should have?
second. He should have. He got robbed. And we all know it. He got robbed. We know that for sure.
That's what I'm
He got
saying.
robbed.
Lawan hasn't won a Ballon d'Or. So like,
He will win it
I don't
this
get it.
season.
The year,
He
once, the
should've
year
won it
you man
last
won the
season.
champs, who
He
won
should
the
have won it
Ballon
last
d'Or?
season.
There we go. This is my
Messi
point.
won it.
But
Messi,
that's all
he
should
won
have
the
won it.
champs.
Exactly.
Messi won the
Why
Ballon
is
d'Or.
Messi winning the Ballon d'Or when
Yeah,
Liverpool
that's a
won the
bit
Champions
bad.
League?
If you're discharging Ballon d'Ors, then why don't you just charge Ronaldo's Ballon d'Or? Because Salah got better statistics and had a better season.
Yeah,
Montel.
I don't get it.
Montel, because at that time there was no one better than Cristiano Ronaldo. Not one person. Not one person was better than Cristiano Ronaldo that season. Not one.
So who was better than Salah?
Messi.
No,
Clearly.
no, he wasn't. No, he
Messi.
wasn't. No, Salah had the highest GA, bro.
What,
So
in the
who-
world?
Yes,
He had
yes,
the highest GA in the world.
60
Yeah, he
something
did that
GA, bro.
season, yeah. It's
Why
true.
didn't you win it? You gotta go talk to them, man.
It's criminal.
I know that, but they'll do
This is what I'm saying, Corey. Don't do Corey. Don't do he should have won it, but he didn't. But
Bear in mind,
you can't be discharging Ballon d'Ors. You can't discharge Ballon d'Ors when it's suitable for you.
Bear in
That's what
mind,
you're doing right
we're
now.
comparing an 18-year-old to 22 years of age and a 25-year-old
But
to
now you're
29
adding in
years
all
of age.
these stuff.
Just so you know this,
stuff,
I want
Corey.
you man to know,
Like-
a kid from Sporting Lisbon, we now have to add in his stats from his first ever season at Manchester United. You do know that,
Bro,
right?
we're not doing that. I'm not talking about that, bro. I'm talking about the one season, bro. And I'm just saying to you that obviously you've been quick to say Ronaldo when Salah blew his stats up. You blew his stats up, bro.
But Montel, you already know I expressed my opinion to you about scoring goals in this era and scoring goals back then. I've already expressed my opinion to you towards that before. Yeah, and you already know that more goals are scored now. We look the numbers.
So Salah only
You
scored
looked
goals.
at the
more
numbers.
goals. So Salah only
You
got
looked
more
at the
EA than
numbers.
Ronaldo because more goals are scored now.
Montel, you already know.
Because remember that season that Ronaldo that was only, bro. You're saying more goals are scored then than now, but bro, that was 12 years ago. It was 12 years ago. It wasn't like it was back in the early 2000s, bro. It was 12 years ago when the stats had already. Corey. When the stats had, we looked at the stats. Me and Casey looked at the stats. The stats had already started averaging out by 2007 onwards. It started averaging out.
It's been going higher up ever since. It goes higher up. Like besides from obviously the season 2 seasons ago.
Let's put an answer to this comment. Yeah. So Salah, best player in the league, arguably. Best player in the world, no. And best winger in Premier League history, he's in the top 3. So there's not many better than him, if I'm honest. Like, I really have to sit down and think.
I can admit that.
But he's definitely
up
there. He's definitely.
We talk about currently, right now.
Who's better in the world right now than Salah?
Lewandowski.
Haaland
Stop
has
being
a
silly,
shout.
man.
But in terms of form,
Stop being
Montel.
silly.
In terms of form.
Why are we doing this?
Right now.
Benzema.
In terms of form,
Benzema.
Haaland.
In terms of form, Benzema. Why not?
Forget Benzema.
Haaland.
Benzema, no.
In terms of form,
Wait, Montel, why is
not?
Lewandowski not better? Why do you shake your head like that?
No, I said Benzema.
Oh, what about Lowen?
Nah, I wouldn't say Lowen still.
No.
I'd say
Why?
I wouldn't say Lowen still.
Why'd you say that?
Why would you say Lowen's better? Tell me why. What is he?
Because not only he just continued what he was doing last season, literally.
So has Haaland. Haaland's got way more goals. I think he's got like 3-4 more goals than him.
Right, so Salah, no?
And Haaland's been bagging in the champs, the Bundesliga, the whole shebang. Like Haaland's scoring like hat tricks.
It's more goals than
international level. International level, bagging like 2 every game. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's he's there, and so's Lowen.
I'd say it's Salah and Haaland right now.
Bayern have been slapping teams 9-0.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Because we don't watch the Bundesliga, we just don't say anything.
Let's run through.
I see someone say Hazard as well.
Yeah, Hazard. Yeah, prime Hazard.
Is he better than Hazard?
Yes, fam.
But
the Hazard Salah argument is.
But you see Hazard, yeah, he's the type to grab the game by the scruff of No, that's true. But I'm saying like, it's true. It's very similar.
Yeah.
But multiple times grab the game by the scruff of his neck and
Salah
do
is
the maddest, the wickedest thing.
As good as prime Hazard is, I said for me, Salah is Hazard of numbers.
Yeah, but forget the numbers. You can't say that.
No, you can't forget the numbers.
You can't say that. It's true. But I don't want to be a stat merchant. That's it.
You're not being a stat merchant, bro.
I just want to look at the performances.
It's not crazy, Corey. Just facts. Salah is better than Ronaldo and Hazard in the Premier League. Nathaniel Eden Hazard is clear of Salah. C1 London. Salah is the best player in the world, right?
I feel like these are reactionary comments, though.
Yeah, this is reactionary. Because Montel, you need to tell me why he's the best player in the world right now.
Oh, Salah. Well, he scored in his last 7 appearances.
It can't be stats, but if you're gonna say stats, then you already lost the battle.
He's been, bro. Salah's been the driving force as to why we've won every game we've won. G.
But that's same with Haaland in Dortmund.
What do you mean? Where are Dortmund right now and what they're doing?
What do you mean?
Because Dortmund have lost too much and Gladbach, they're not top of their league, they're third actually.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that. And also, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at their Champions League run, but Haaland didn't do much in their last Champions League game.
He was
The
injured.
last one, but
He's
the
injured.
game
He's injured, bro.
The
2
one before
games. The game before
He
he
scored.
Yeah,
done
but
thing.
that's what I'm saying. Like, but Salah scored in every single one. You know what I'm saying?
He's played 2 and scored 2.
Wait, that brother, you got to think about what you're saying. You
He
know?
played 2 and scored 2.
He played 2
He
and
got
scored
injured in the
2.
bird.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But I'm saying he hasn't scored in every single game. Salah scored in every single game.
No, he
So
hasn't.
if Haaland was playing that third game,
Yeah,
let's
Salah
be
has not
real.
scored in every single
was
game he's
probably
played in
bagging.
total. What are you talking about?
What game hasn't he scored in?
Game week 2, he blanked.
I think he's talking about champs.
It was about champs.
Alright, back to
He
the
played
champs.
2 games.
I bagged in the champs. We have to both in the champs.
No, wait. What game week
So
2?
what are you
who'd
talking
play?
about?
We were
Who'd you
talking about
name on
champs.
game
man.
week 2?
Who did we play on game week 2?
I don't know.
Who did we play on game week 2?
I don't know. Let me
Check,
have a
bro.
look.
I know we had Norwich opening day, no?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Norwich opening day. Let
Yeah.
me have a look. 1 sec. I'll have a look now.
Check, bro.
I
He
don't know.
blanked. And I'm not classing as getting an assist as scoring, because there's games he's just got an assist and hasn't bagged.
Are we not talking about? Are we not talking about GA at all?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, you played.
You said
played Burnley.
bagged, bro. You said he
Yeah, you
bagged
played
every
Burnley.
game, bro. That's what you said.
Oh no, yeah, you got 2 assists. Oh yeah, he got the 2 assists.
So what do you think
No,
I
he-
talk about
no, he
Haaland when
didn't.
I'm saying
No, he
Haaland
didn't.
bagged?
He
I'm
blanked.
not
Hold on a
saying
second.
he got an
Hold on a second.
assist.
Hold on a
Did he
second.
not?
No, he didn't. No, he
What
didn't.
did
blanked.
he get against Burnley? What
Salah's
happened?
got niche. He
He
didn't
got
get
a clean
assists or
sheet.
goals.
Yeah. What was the
What
score?
against Burnley? What was the score in that
Trent.
Burnley game?
2-0.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
Jota
Mane.
and Mane.
Did Mane score?
Yeah,
Oh.
Mane and Jota scored, and Tashikmus, if that's how you say his name, and Trent. Tashimikas, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
You
both
fam.
got-
Chris, I'm on you.
Right. So no, like, but as I said, I do believe obviously it is reactionary, but in terms of Salah's form and what he's doing, I don't really see anyone right now playing at his level.
Haaland.
I don't know. There's
You
an
don't
argument.
know.
There's
Why
How
an
about
don't
this?
you know? This
How
is
about
what
this?
what
Montel
don't you get?
wants to say, I bet you Montel wants to say right now, but it's not the Premier League.
Yeah, that's
No,
the next
I
thing
didn't say
that's
that.
gonna
I
come
can
out.
see it.
I would have said that.
It's not
As I
the
said,
Premier
Corey
League.
wants to use his if buts and maybes merchant because that's what Corey
No,
is.
no.
I didn't say that. Otherwise, I would have just said that. I would have just
I
said that,
know
bro.
you want to say that, bro.
I-
I know
I
you're
would have
working.
just said that, bro. I would have just said it, G.
Come,
I
let's
would have
move
just
on
said
though.
it. Because that's the argument that you always want to use. I didn't use the argument.
I don't use that
I'm-
argument, G. Oh, I don't use that argument, bro. If I'm
Come, let's
seeing
move on,
Lawan
let's move
putting up
on.
no- that's what Ethan says about Lawan and Kane. Don't be.
Ali says
point to
Salah's
me.
the best player in the world right now. As a player, Hazard is better, but GA, of course, is Salah. Hassan Mustafa says stats don't lie. Chris says Hazard wasn't there to stat pad. Bro, Hazard went a whole season and scored, and he didn't score till game week 37.
How did the team
And
perform that
Chelsea came
season?
10th, and Chelsea came 10th that year.
Yeah.
Salah could never. When I say best player in the league, I mean world right now.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
100%.
Yeah. It's all about goals and assists these days.
Try to
well,
avoid it.
It's about cheerleading, I don't know. CJ Sam says, you said Premier League history, my guy. Ali says Salah got robbed in 2018 for Ballon d'Or and Van Dijk in 2019. But it's my opinion, though, innit? Hear it, Ibrahim. C1 says Hazard got robbed by the World Cup. He was the best player in the tournament. C1, why are we talking about World Cuppers? Ronaldo's the most talented player to ever play in the Prem for sure. Hazard is the best dribbler. I don't know about Hazard being the best dribbler. There's been some incredibly crazy dribblers in the Prem. I mean, that's a conversation to be had though. And Hazard is in that conversation. Corey, Samus for Corey's chat. Don't we know? Corey's the type of guy to say Maguire's better than Van Dijk and Diaz because they went. Corey's the type of guy to say Maguire is better than Van Dijk and Diaz because they went on their knees today. Hassan agrees and says in it. Chris is laughing.
You already know, bro. Nah. Wait. What does that say?
Ronaldo and Messi are are favoured in the Ballon d'Or votes. Corey, you can't say Ballon d'Or makes Ronaldo better than
I
Salah.
lie that,
No.
and that was made very clear
I can't-
last season when
I can't lie.
Messi won it over Lawan. I'm
I
so
can't
sorry.
lie.
There was not
I can't lie. I can't agree with that. Do you know why? Because Ronaldo, when he first won the Ballon d'Or, then brother was new to the scene. He was new to the scene.
fair enough.
Like,
His first Ballon d'Or,
He's
wasn't.
new
There
to
was
the
no
scene.
bias there. I hear that.
bro, like, of course, like,
Wait,
obviously, a couple years down the
you're,
line.
You're including in hella side notes that don't matter, man. But yeah,
What?
you're saying all this new to the scene and giving all this age stuff. As I said, I used the Michael Owen comparison, bro. I'm not gonna go compare Michael Owen to Henri.
Just thinking the same thing.
Wait, what? Hold on a second. Yeah, the way, bro, Michael Owen was putting in, he was scoring 20
Hey,
goals.
Mons, let's move
like
on from
20
this
goals a
though.
Let's
season
move on.
at your club.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
was
Let's
20
move
goals.
on, man.
We'll just get Corey a bra later, fam. Hashtag,
None
we'll
of
bring
it
the
see,
hashtag
fam.
back.
I feel like you man just forget how Owen was playing, fam. It's mad.
Salah is a better in the league and doing stuff. Haaland and Lauer are in the pub league. Salah has been doing everything right now. Salah's the best in the world right now. I think these lot are definitely on the Salah train, boy. No way, Monts. I don't know what he's saying no way to. Salah and Lauer are the best attackers in the world right now. Good point. Can't lie, I rate Haaland, but Common International is dead. Anyone can stack pad against Andorra and Faroe Islands. Yeah, what's Harry Hazel, man? What's Harry Kane on them things there? There's better comments, man. Hazard was the best player at the World Cup and he got robbed by Modric. Yeah. Yeah, Hazard is missing Hazard was missing in one season. Salah has turned up in whole seasons. Yeah.
Hey, Mons, let's
Yeah,
talk
all
about
this stuff.
Ethan's game.
Bro, I've got to big up the people in the comments, man. G. I know you want to get onto Ethan, but
Get on to
Why are we
Ethan.
talking about your game, Casey?
Wait. Get on to Ethan.
Bro, let's
Yeah,
talk
okay,
about
okay,
my
why?
game, bro.
Let's stop.
We started talking about Salah and Ballon d'Ors.
Wait, hold on a
What are we
second.
doing?
Hey, where's Kiz?
Done a runner.
That nigga,
So he's
Yeah,
disappeared.
calm, man. Come, let's go.
Ethan, what's the conference league saying? G, you're better quiet.
What you saying? I can't have 24 hours where I'm happy.
Salah looking to get 20. Big up Tyree. Go subscribe to Tyree to Terry and Talks. It's you've got 2 podcasts there. Subscribe to the sweet ones as well. I'm doing good work over there. But he's saying Salah's going to get 27 goals minimum. And Ibrahim said, "What the hell have I started? Move on to the Spurs game."
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm
Like,
saying,
let's
like,
move on.
just
Like,
lingering
man, I'm
on
just
this topic.
talking about this. Like, what the
That's
hell?
it.
All right, let's talk about your game, Casey.
Let's talk, fam.
Right.
You got dominated by Brighton. After
What's his
after
name?
You took a team photo after beating Tottenham and just for them to be back.
What's his name? Cucurella.
By the
What's
way,
his name? Cucurella.
Case, that ring was irrelevant because it's still up.
The win was, of course. All right,
Still around.
let's get into that. So for starters, a win against you at home
Yeah.
is never irrelevant.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
You know what it is?
Second,
It's overshadowed
Montel,
by the fact.
Montel,
Secondly-
it's this Montel. It's this. Champions.
Oh my God.
Secondly,
Man, we're taking topless pics in the change like this.
wait.
It's not that.
Secondly,
that.
I've come up against a Brighton side. I've come up against a Brighton side that's full of confidence right now. Obviously, they knew going into this game. They knew going into this game that a win would put them top of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, obviously, excitement's high. The fans are behind them. Like, they knew that it was going to be a tough game. We've never, of recent, when we come up against Brighton, it's not been an easy game. It hasn't been an easy game. So, I expected a battle. I knew it was going to be a challenge. We should have won. Didn't win.
You should have won.
No, as in, like,
What's
before
the
the game
course?
started.
Yeah.
We should have won.
Hear it.
Going into that, form-wise, we should have won. I thought that we played well against Spurs. We had a week to prepare.
Yeah.
No
Casey.
injuries. Besides Xhaka,
Yeah.
He will speak about later.
Case, one thing I'm gonna say, yeah, a big part of being a manager is getting your team geared up and keeping the same energy. I know it's difficult to like keep the same energy you had for NLD and being all. You lot look so pumped, like you lot were managing that game so well, innit? But to go from a performance to that in the space of a week, go to the Brighton performance where Uber couldn't make the ball stick. Your midfield I can't like nothing was
Yeah.
getting played through your
What was
midfield.
first touch?
Bro, your
If that was
defense,
Lukaku, he'd be all
Dramatic.
over the internet.
bro, your defense and your keeper came
100%
in that
Montel.
game.
100% Montel. If that was Lukaku, you're getting
Yeah.
steel toe
The man
boots.
thing.
Getting steel toe
Still,
boots.
Oh, yeah,
there should have been
I was
Oba
on
with
Oba.
Timberlands on.
I was on Oba the whole game, bro. I said he needs to come off. I don't care if he's the captain. He needs to come off, and Laka needs to come on. Someone that can make the ball stick. And the second Lacazette come on, you saw the difference, bro.
Yeah.
Difference.
I've been telling people.
Of course, you saw the
Oba
difference.
is just Divock Origi with game time when he's not.
Did you see the difference even?
Don't say this, man.
That is difference.
The difference when Lacazette come on. All I know is
joking. There was a
Cucurella-
slight difference.
Yeah, no, there was a difference.
Cucurella-
There
was a difference.
Bare whining.
I'm
So,
saying?
no, but it's fine,
Montel,
Montel.
he's
Corey
in the
wouldn't know
shop.
about
Was
that
cooking.
because what
was cooking
happened
Tomiyasu.
was Mikel
cooked.
enforced tactics, Corey. Tactics. Do you know what that word is? Do you know what that is? Tactics.
You're deprived of that.
Deprived, bro. That's why he just
One
thought it was a personnel change. He didn't just tell Lacazette to come on
Yeah.
and freestyle, do what
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
He put him in a system and enforced tactics.
Yeah.
I hope if I beat City, I don't want the cameraman, the dinner ladies, the linesman, the people that pick up the flags, everyone there to grab take a group picture. I don't want that after I beat if I beat City. I don't want that.
The man thing.
No, but you said City
That's
got
what
your
your club
rivals,
do.
bro.
all to end up below me after
That's
the
your club,
international
dude.
break.
The energy,
Flipping bum.
it's all Arteta, innit? It was Arteta that done that, innit? Got them all for the group picture and all them thing there.
But Case, you didn't actually take
Look
him
at
my
this.
other point.
Wait,
You didn't
show your
take him
phone,
my
bro.
point though.
Wait, hold on a second. Show your phone.
Show my phone.
Show your phone.
I'm on my
Show
phone.
your screensaver. Show your screensaver.
I'm on my
It's over
phone.
sliding. It's
What's
over
this guy
sliding.
talking?
It's
Oh,
over sliding.
Tyree, you're
We got
killing me
him.
with this comment, bro.
We got him.
Oh,
Even.
you man are shameless.
Hey, hear this, Case.
Away to a team that's currently.
Yeah.
Case, you did like is it you didn't really take in my point that I was trying to make earlier. It was the fact that you were up for that NLD game, but do you have to question the manager? Like, did he get it wrong? Like, where did you not
No,
go
it
wrong?
wasn't. It
I'm
wasn't
confused.
nothing about getting it wrong. It was that
Brian was just better than you.
these lot, they wanted it more, bro. Arsenal
Yeah.
came out and was in gear 2. Brighton came out and was already in gear 4. These
jump.
man wanted to win this game, bro. These man believed they could win this game, and from the belief it showed, bro. Like
But Case-
Arsenal went in assuming that we're favourites for this game
But
and that
Case,
we can get a result.
Case, sorry
I
to
have to
interrupt
run up
you.
that-
Case, sorry to
I have to
interrupt
run
you,
up
bro.
that
But this is my point.
Yeah.
Is
Imagine
that
that.
Is
Imagine
that
that.
Mikel's fault?
Imagine
Like,
that.
whose fault is that? As a manager, it's your job to gear up. Let the players know the assignment, innit? Let them know that Ops have dropped points. I think
It's
before that, Man U just dropped
it's a
points.
combination of both. It's the manager because he should, like you said, even if the first half,
Chris, I'll take anyone. Honestly, I'll take
if
anyone.
it was the first
anyone.
half, Ethan,
I'm taking
Yeah.
anyone.
and these not putting a poor performance, and I saw it in the second that they stepped it up, then fair
Yeah.
enough. But I didn't see much of a change in the second half. Yeah, there was little glimpses of people, putting a bit more of a challenge and putting in a bit more effort, but not to the extent that I needed
Life
it
on
to
the line,
be,
yeah.
or you get it, it wasn't good enough. And on top of that, the players, you have to look at them as well, because we can say, the manager's not this, the manager's not that, but these sets of players, bro, have done it with different managers. It's not just Mikel. So these men haven't pulled their finger out their arse for themselves, bro. As a professional footballer, for yourself, bro, the only good decision he made, Mikel Arteta, that game was taking off Odegaard. And I'm happy he did, because Odegaard was having a poor game.
Stinker. Yeah.
And he saw that and made the change. Fair enough. Clap for that, Arteta. But Obo, it's the same. He should have came off at the same time.
Yeah.
I understand he's the captain, so it's a bit harder to do. But, bro, he should have come off. He was having a poor game, bro.
Case.
Arguably the worst player on the pitch.
Casey, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
I want to talk about Parley Wale. Yeah?
What's wrong with Party?
Why does he keep on shooting at the edge, like outside the box? Like, I
He
don't
must
get it.
he must hit them in
Goes
training,
into
innit?
Rose Z every time.
Has
I
he
see-
been stuck into the Arsenal?
Do you know what? It's not
Why?
that he's shooting. That's the problem. It's the it's when he's shooting.
Yeah.
I want my midfielders outside the
No,
box to pop a
Casey,
shot because we don't.
I agree, bro. I agree. Like if it's edge of the box and like like it's open, take a shot.
Yeah.
But it was guaranteed. Yeah, if you header it out the box, he's gonna try and volley it back.
Yeah.
And it was, but sometimes there was better options. Party today. Yesterday, he didn't have a great game, but besides the shooting, in terms of the midfield battle, he wasn't getting bullied.
He wasn't getting bullied, but he didn't do anything. He didn't do enough in that midfield.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. No one did.
Hold on a second. Who was playing in that midfield?
Lokonga and Partey and Odegaard, and Smith Rowe. But bro, like I think we just know that obviously after the high of the Tottenham game, these man should have done something in it. Like they should have done.
They should have.
I'm not really hearing that Brighton are contending. I'm not hearing that. Like I just feel
no.
like
It's not the Brighton are not contending.
As good as Brighton are, that Arsenal team was better than that Brighton team.
Wait, what do you mean by contending? What does contending mean, by the way?
That's all.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
They're saying that like Tyree said, Arsenal are currently Brighton are currently contending, but I'm saying the 11
contending for what?
better than the 11 that Brighton had.
Yeah,
that's just a fact,
Yeah.
But hopefully, as I said, I think Corey said this last week that you lot are going to go to Brighton, and all. I definitely agree.
We said Montel. We said draw.
Yeah, we said the.
We
balance.
said draw.
Yeah, we said we'll run up the clip another time, but we said the balance. It will balance. Arsenal will restore balance to the universe by next week.
100%.
And they did. They did. They came through.
Funny. It's all nice beating an out of form Tottenham side and teams that haven't won before in the Prem this season.
The one positive is Aaron Ramsdale. Big him up.
Yeah.
But now let's sing his big up Aaron Ramsdale.
I think Gabriel had a good game as well.
Big block keeper, bro.
I tell you what, though.
I
tell you what, yeah. I'm not gonna judge Arsenal and say, the like you only turn up for North London for NLD because Brighton have been playing very well, and I don't. It's too soon for me to say that. But you've tripped over your first hurdle. I don't know who you've got next. But if I'm seeing 2-3 games on, and you're not playing like how you was playing in NLD, like not even. I'm not saying 100% play like that because you guys were playing out your minds. Yeah, like I want to see a smidgen of that. Like, if you're not, then it just looks like you're turning up for NLD.
Yeah. They got Palace next, Corey.
What did you say?
Tyree's saying that they're within the top spots right now. Brighton are there for
That's very interesting because Basuma, who's been integral to their run of form, is currently injured. He missed that game. And who's the other Brer?
Solly March come on, he come back from injury. Lamptey weren't there.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Lamptey hasn't been there for a minute.
You're playing at
Let's not say Lamptey's not there.
That guy's been playing, yeah.
But it wasn't the strongest Brighton side.
Montel, we don't even know if Lamptey's going to work in this system.
You took their Ben White. You took their centre back.
Yeah, bro.
No, but I can't lie.
About this season.
Yeah,
what are you talking about last season?
I'm just saying, bro. Then they have who's their two centre backs? It's Dunk, who respects.
It's Duffy and Dunk.
They've got Burn. They've got.
It's Duffy
they
and
play
Dunk.
three at the back, innit?
And they have one. No, they do have one left back. That's like 6'6", man.
Burn.
No, that's their right back, innit? Oh yeah, that's the left back actually.
Do you know what it is? He turned so slow.
When I saw Odegaard marking him, I was dying.
Oh man, but he gets you though. When he fakes it, it gets you because he's so slow.
It's mad.
Oh my gosh.
They played Dan Burn, Duffy, Dunk as a three at the back.
Yeah.
Then
that Cucurella guy was running the show though.
Yeah. They had Veltman and Cucurella. Actually, no. Was Veltman in the midfield? I don't know. I know Cucurella was on the wing, but I don't know who else was on the wing. Maybe it was Moda.
The Lamptey thing. He ain't played for a year
Lamptey,
still.
that's weird. And Ben White,
played for
that's so weird.
I hear it. It was a good point.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, in terms of talking about the strength of Brighton, I think this could have been a stronger Brighton side, basically.
So the only player they were missing from their from their winning team was Welbeck and Basuma. They're the two players.
They're both in form.
I agree. They're two important players to them, especially Basuma.
Take out Partey and, for example, Oba. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like Lamptey, fam.
Bro, I
Significant
can't
players
lie.
in your side.
Yeah, I'll be real. Yeah, they missed Welbeck hugely. Mope.
Man said Lamptey's
Oh
busy on
my
the show.
Tyree, let it go, fam. Like about this Brighton contending team. Let it go. Let it go. But let's
But
finish
no, but
off.
we need to look at it like that because I'm pretty sure everyone was saying this about West Ham and these men are there up there now and they're performing well and not like we have to say the same for Brighton, bro. We're in game week 7 now.
No.
They're now
We're
I
saying-
haven't heard
No,
Man U
how
say anything
can you
about
not,
Everton's
fam?
form or play or what they're doing.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
Hold on a second.
I haven't heard any Man United fans tell me Everton's challenging.
No,
No,
I couldn't care less about.
no one
I
said
couldn't care less.
Everton's challenging.
Bro,
I don't say they're
Everton-
challenging,
but Everton-
but I just say they're playing well.
Everton-
Bro,
I just say they're
Tyree's
playing
trolling.
well.
Ignore him. He's trolling.
Hey,
He's trolling.
no,
You can't take him
I'm saying
serious.
this year. I'm saying this year. We were saying West Ham. Oh, they're doing well. That's because it was 25 plus games in. Like
No. I'm talking about this season, bro.
that's because we're judging them on the back of last season as well. That's why they made
Oh,
Europe.
this is weird. This is weird.
No, it's true because they've
Let's
made
move
Europe.
on. Let's move on.
Yeah, this
we'll
is
move,
weird.
we'll move on in it. Kate, it's just if you drew in a good fashion, no one would say anything. But the way you drew, Casey, obviously you know it yourself. Like it needed to be a better performance. In terms
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But how I see it is, it's a point gained for us because, brother, we deserve to.
Yeah.
Brighton deserved to take all 3. So
Yeah,
how I
100%.
see it is, we gained a point.
So
Because
just
I
allow
know
the-
we got lucky. I
just
know.
allow the Ramsdale thing, innit? Slidge that.
Yeah, literally.
If
The
Alright,
only
see
one
you
to
lot
collect
later. Big
3
Six Man's
points.
done.
Yeah.
call it a collector. You know,
I'm
as I
checking
said,
in.
it's the even though like it wasn't the most exciting sort of game, but you got the points on the board. Just chat to us a little bit about that.
No, I think it was a very entertaining game. I actually went. It was good. It was a much needed victory. You know, it's good to gain ground in the ops as well. Just show Arsenal fans that NLD didn't mean niche. And yeah, I can't like for some reason we always turn up for the international break in it just before. Like I feel like Harry Kane should have got on the score sheet. Had quite a few chances.
No,
Old
missing
Harry
again.
Kane's-
Let's talk about him missing. We'll get onto that.
Is he
No.
on zero goals and assists in the Premier League?
Yeah. Yes.
So Sancho and Kane, both of them.
No.
Mad.
Ethan, you already know Kane's going to score very soon.
You know what, Corey?
It's
You know
not
what it
even-
is.
It's not even a question.
Corey's got
man.
someone on the side.
once
You shouldn't have
Harry
said that. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. You should have let him get onto Kane, then
I couldn't care
and
less.
then said it.
Bro, you man picked your sides. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Like,
Yeah.
don't come back to me later in like 2 games time once
No.
he's scored, and you man are
Yeah.
telling me
We're getting onto Sancho like this because we know he's gonna get turned good. No one's.
But you know what it is
No,
with
no,
Harry
no,
Kane?
no,
I feel
no.
like it's
We
a
know
similar.
he's gonna come, just like with Kane.
When Harry
He's not-
Kane gets
he's-
that first
100%.
goal in the Prem,
Long.
long.
Montel,
Yeah, it's
long.
long. We know when he gets
Long.
long. Long.
These
No.
Arsenal fans believe that he's on levels with Pepe, like he's the same level as Pepe.
No,
This is
bro.
what these
We
man
know how
believe.
good Sancho
No.
is, Corey. But you, like, bro, like
No.
it's trolling, G. Like, we're trolling you.
No.
Corey
Everyone's
can't
telling
take
you
it.
to get
Corey
trolled
can't
every
take
time.
a diss, fam. Corey,
Get
get
your
Sancho's
tokens.
cock out your mouth. Get his cock out your
Get-
mouth, yeah?
Get your
Get out.
tokens.
Get
Get
out.
your tokens. Sancho price
Get-
going up. Get your
Get your
tokens.
tokens.
Yeah,
Listen,
Kane was looking.
Listen, we're
smelly
talking
still.
about Tottenham, though. Ethan.
He's
So
yeah.
let's
Go on, carry on.
Hello?
Big
Weird.
shouts out.
Carry on.
Big shouts out to Reguilon and also Emerson Royale. Big shouts out, being big critics of them of recent, and Romero as well.
Emerson,
Dyer.
you're
Yeah.
scaring me.
Emerson or Emily?
I said Emily. But I can't like them, and they have been
Chicken noodle
sus
soup.
this season. But I've got to give them props as well. And Nuno picked the right team finally. I wanted to see Højbjerg and Skip sitting with Tanguy, and he got it right, man. He really got it right.
Shouldn't be laughing at them. Yeah, no. I'm playing.
I think you got illness. I think you got illness.
That's a Højbjerg and Skip.
But I can't like.
Corey, Casey, can I ask you a question? Obviously, I can't say Ethan was there for this part, but Corey and Casey, was this what I was like when I had Emery, Chan, and Lucas?
Yeah, and you're trying to
Let me
convince
tell you
us
something.
that it's hard. Like you're like it's
Ah,
hard.
this is
You're
what
like,
I was
it's
saying.
hard.
Let me say one
Bro,
thing. Let me say one thing. Montel, who was your cam back then?
Continue.
Coutinho. So cool. When you give Coutinho the license to do whatever the hell he wants, someone that gifted and talented, what happens? How many? Give me his GA. You like to go on about his GA that season. What did he do?
I don't go on about it. Coutinho was never a stats man up until his last season. And the
Alright, you like to compare him to Eriksen, yeah? Prime Eriksen, yeah? Great player. When you give a player of that talent who can contribute, for example, Tanguy and Ndombele, who is hard, I don't care what anyone says. When you give him the license to do whatever he wants,
Wait, who? Sorry, who?
Tanguy and Ndombele.
He's hard.
Hold on a second.
But he's not.
I think
he played hard as well.
I'll be real. Yeah, I'll be real. I've been getting asked these questions. He's meant to be your cam, right?
He's not a cam, but
or what is he? What is he?
Most further midfielder, most advanced
forward
midfielder.
Okay, yeah. I get it.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Into what Ndombele Slayton thing. Tottenham have won their game, fam. Like,
what's his best attribute?
Do you get what I'm saying? It's dribbling. He's a dribbling midfielder, ball carrying midfielder.
I think this is a conversation to be had. What's Ndombele's best attributes?
He's a ball carrying midfielder, correct?
He's a ball carrying midfielder, but he's lazy off the ball. Like he's as used.
Make it make sense. Corey, what's your point?
Make it make sense.
What's your back?
Yeah, what's your point?
What I'm saying, like his attributes are not like, oh, wow, like his ball carrying's crazy. Like he does a few skills in the center circle sometimes. Yeah,
I kick Corey.
I kick him. I
kick him, man. Yeah, get him out the stream, man.
Get him out, man.
No, get him out the stream, man.
Corey,
literally, get him out the stream. I'm tired.
Pretty much anyone on his day.
What was that?
No, do you know why?
What kind of nonsense is that?
Do you know why? Because
going nowhere with that.
You used to compare him to Pogba. You was telling me he was better than Pogba.
You know what Corey's trying to do? Corey's counting nonsense.
Wait, nonsense. And then we're comparing. Corey, it's not always about Man U.
I see the point you're trying to get, but you're going the wrong way about it. What you're saying is, he has. Corey's basically saying that Ndombele has one insane stat in his dribbling and possibly his ball carrying, but he's lazy off the ball. He's not the greatest passer, and he doesn't finish. And he doesn't get stats. So I hear it, but like I don't think Tottenham are using him for those attributes. They're not utilizing him for them attributes, so it doesn't really matter as much. But I don't think. But I also think it's criminal to put. I know what you're saying. You weren't comparing him to Coutinho, but you're basically saying that type of ilk. He's the guy that's gonna make something happen. Like if it's someone in your team, he's the guy that's gonna make it happen.
What I was actually doing was justifying the Højbjerg and Skip pivot, innit? Like, bro. People actually sleep on Skip, innit? I'm not gonna lie.
Until it's done.
People sleep.
It's over.
People sleep on Skip, innit?
Until
it does get me a
please
bit
end the stream, please.
Bro, Ethan, bro, like as I said,
like, he's a very tidy midfielder. Him and
Højbjerg, shut up, man. Shut up.
Can go obviously after this game.
What, she wear a maid outfit?
What'd you say?
He's bloody tidy.
Where do you think Tottenham, like, where do you think form-wise? Do you think they can go on and win the next game, or is it more?
Sky's the limit, bro. I can push for the Prem if I want to.
Sky's the limit.
I'm joking. But flipping.
Just obviously, I'd like you to round off. Obviously, this is the last.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't really expect much. I'm still Nuno out in it. It's not a reactionary thing. Like
that sounds very reactionary.
No, it's not. It's not because we just won today, so it can't be reactionary. Yeah. So like I don't know. We've got Newcastle next. I expect us to pick up some win. I want to see a bit more free flowing.
Kane can get his first goal.
Ethan, a win.
I don't know, man.
15 points. Like that's so good. Considering the mad run, like bro, the league's so tight right now.
The way man are dropping points. Yeah.
So
where you on the table?
Chelsea struggled.
I'm eighth.
People won't talk about it, but Chelsea struggled today. I mean, Chelsea struggled on Saturday. Do you know what I mean? If it wasn't for that red card, arguably, I don't think it was a red card. I think it was hard.
Yeah.
But
you see, them ones you see given and sometimes not.
Like it's more. I think that red card just came down to who on the day what the mood the ref was in it. But realistically, like Chelsea struggled, bro. Like they weren't really doing anything. It was a great move to finish the goal, but once Southampton went down to 10 men, it was.
Are you trying to tell me I can get top 4?
No, I would have just said that, G.
Oh, is that what you should imply though?
No, bro, I had you down as 5th on my top 4.
I hope you haven't had to change your heart, you know.
No, I had you down as 5th on my top 4 prediction.
Anywho, just checking.
We're gonna run. Listen, I hope you guys, anyone who's in the live now, I really hope you guys did enjoy the live. I think we enjoyed it. I think it's one of the most fun sessions I've had I've really enjoyed myself. We're gonna get these down more straight after the game to get straight match analysis and stuff like that. But yeah, so for those who are in the chat, make sure if you haven't liked already, drop a like. If you haven't subscribed, drop a subscribe. Share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an auntie to tell a nephew. Do what you have to do. Do you know what I mean? Let's get these numbers up. Let's spread the word. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mons,
I'm
what are
still
you thinking
seeing
about? Montel, what are you thinking about doing the live stream for the Leicester game?
Leicester game.
Leicester Man United.
Yeah, we can do a watch along. That's fine. Watch along
Try
are
to do
fine.
something.
Who wants to watch two trash team? Never mind. Go on, let's go.
The big one though is the Man United Liverpool on the
Correct.
24th.
That's what. Let's do a live watch along for that.
And we also we'll do is we'll try and do one watch along a week. Obviously, we'll choose one game that's like one game in it. Like I'm sure usually each week there's one big-ish game. So
yeah,
that's what we'll try and do. Obviously, again, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. If you haven't already, if you haven't like you missed parts, you can go back and watch it. This goes straight up. And yeah, I can't wait to jump in for another live. I really enjoyed this. So people, obviously, big everyone up in the comments. Big up C1. Once we were cooking Southampton first half, we should listen. We'll talk. Big up Monts, Corey, Casey, and Ethan. Big up Ali A. Always
big up, man.
Big up Big Chris. Big up Ibrahim.
The FPO thing. Let me tell you this, yeah.
Wait, let me screenshot that. One sec.
Ollie done me so dirty. The fact that you
screenshot that one,
Ronaldo done me so
I'm on my laptop.
dirty.
Somebody needs to screenshot that. But yeah,
Screenshot that way. Quick getting crapped on Big Six Pants, you know.
That is killing me. But yeah, everyone in the comments big you up for real. But anyway, it's been another episode of Big Six Bants, and we will see you in the next one.